Hi, this is Kelly Boutillier with King's Deli, and you're watching the East Daily Download.
This is the East Daily Download. This is the East Daily Download. This is the East Daily Download. That's right. This is the East Daily Download.
So let's get started.
Hello and welcome to the East Daily Download. My name is Mark. I'll be your tour guide on this adventure across the East. Hope your day is off to a great start, going well. Lunch is coming shortly, I believe, right? Yes. What are we having today? Is it egg salad, tuna, hamburger? Oh, that sounds good, doesn't it? I need to stop talking about food because I'm just making myself hungry. I digress. Anyway, we are here on the East Daily Download. We have a big show in store for you today. Like every day, it's 30 minutes of awesome, and we've got that right here for you today. Another thing we're going to be doing, like we did yesterday if you watched the shows, we're just going to be giving you some information. We've been breaking down by counties, COVID vaccination information, just so you have that information of where you need to go as a resource to find out how you can get vaccinated in your local community. So we're going to do that in a little bit. Also, again, download at WNCT.com is our email address. And if anybody out there has any ideas who can chop this lettuce up, let me know. My voice started to break right there like I'm 13 again. Excuse me. But it's live TV. No, it's not live. Or is it? It's not. But it's not. Anyway, so what we're going to do is we're going to jump into the show right now. We'll be back here in a little bit with some information for, let's say we start with Beaufort County. Beaufort County, you're up next.
So today on Fashion Friday, I am joined by a special guest, Michelle Collins-Wendell, a designer in Jacksonville, North Carolina. Michelle, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
Yes. So I've seen your work. I've heard about you here, local celebrity type of thing, expanding beyond North Carolina and all of that. Tell me a little bit about how you got your inspiration with fashion and just tell me about what you do.
Okay. How I got my inspiration. I had a lot of sickness and death going on in my family at the time, and it became more or less therapy for me. I purchased a $20 sewing machine from a thrift store, and I just started playing around, making stuff to wear to church. I'd been working out because that's also was my therapy, so I was finding that it was hard to find things to fit my body frame. So I would start making skirts and stuff to wear to church. And I got asked to make a church from one of the elders, a skirt. I was asked to make a skirt for an elder at the church. And from there, I ended up becoming global, international, making face masks for celebrities.
Today, in this pandemic, masks seem to be the avenue that's kind of got you that national attention and notoriety. So talk to me about some of the people who you've been able to make masks for in terms of celebrities and just a little bit of your background of different things.
Well, I actually, I first ended up making a mask for Cynthia Bailey from Real Housewives of Atlanta, and her then fiance, but now husband, one night on the actual show, because they was doing the Black Lives Matter march then in California, and he and Cynthia was videoed, and they were, well, she wasn't per se in one of the masks that I made, but he was in the mask that I made, and it had his name on it that I had engraved for him. And I was like, your mask is on Real House of Atlanta. So that was exciting, pretty exciting.
Oh, cool. And talk to me about how that feels to get that first request.
It's unsurreal. I mean, it really is. It was just, and when I was reached out by her manager, and got the email and a DM, and we went from there.
When we say you can get 9 on Your Side news anywhere, we mean, well, anywhere at work, over coffee, from the kitchen, the plane, outdoors, customized alerts. Everything you want in one place.
Breaking news.
We get it to you wherever you are. out on the water, on a date, even at the North Pole. Ho, ho, ho. WNCT 9 on your side. News on the go. Anywhere, anytime.
We are back here on the East Daily Download. It is a Friday, which means the weekend is upon us. Hopefully the weather will be good and we can celebrate spring outside like we did earlier this week on the show. I don't know about you, but the idea of putting a pair of shorts on, a t-shirt on, sounds really delightful after a cold and rainy and miserable kind of winter. Even though there wasn't a lot of snow, just ugh. Anyway, so one of the things we've been talking about the last couple of days is COVID-19 vaccination information. And today, or this particular point in time right now in the show, we're going to talk about Beaufort County. co.beaufort.nc.us is where you can go to find out information about vaccinations in your area. So if you are friends in, let's say, Washington or Bath or Bellhaven, or our good friends in Chocowinity at Extreme Action Park, wherever you are in Beaufort, this is where you need to check out to get your information. Okay, tell you what, let's keep going. We're running a marathon, not a sprint here, and the marathon continues to let's say mile 12. We're heading to mile 12 right now, and when we come back, we're gonna tell Craven County. You're up next. So check us out. Be back here in a little bit, Craven.
Now downloading 9 on your side news.
Thousands of doses of the COVID vaccine are being sent across the east. Now Craven County is opening its slots to anyone over 18 to make sure those shots get used.
Of course, that's a good thing. The question is, are people going to take advantage of that?
That question comes as Craven County officials have now opened up vaccinations to all groups. Anyone over 18 can now get their shot to protect them against COVID.
You get these doses on Tuesday, and by the following Monday at 5 o'clock, the state wants you to have them dispensed in the state system. So you just have a few days.
With that fast of a turnaround, Craven County Health Director Scott Harrelson says they need to get appointments filled. That's when the county decided to let all groups sign up.
At that point, you know, somebody who is 18 years old, who's a clerk at a grocery store is eligible. Somebody who is 62 years old, working, you know, down at Weyerhaeuser, for instance, is eligible.
Groups 1 through 3 were able to attend Saturday's event held by Carolina East at the Riverfront Convention Center in New Bern. Alice Paul received her shot. She says it's important for others to get the vaccine.
I'd say that it's not really about you. It's about the people in your life.
Paul also says the move to open vaccines to all groups makes her proud.
Good job, Craven County. I'm happy that you guys are doing that. Happy to say I'm a citizen here.
Health leaders tell me this is just one of their efforts to help those living in Craven County get vaccinated. In New Bern, Ford Sanders, 9 on your side.
Now downloading Salute to the East. You can find the East Daily Download on the WNCT mobile app, available for free at Google Play and the App Store.
Guess what? We're back here on the East Daily Download. The day is kind of flying by, isn't it? That means that Saturday will be here before we know it, and that means hopefully it'll be a nice weather weekend and we can get outside and enjoy it. You know how you can find out? The Storm Team 9 mobile app, free at the Google Play and the App Store. Although one issue with the Storm Team 9 app, nothing to do with the functionality or the weather, it's that you can't watch the East Daily Download on that app, but you can watch it on the WNCT 9 on your side mobile app. And you can also get your weather there. So either one, your choice. Okay, so we've been talking about vaccination information, and we're just trying to give you some resources based on counties where you might live in eastern North Carolina. So right now we're talking about Craven County. So Craven County, NC.gov for our friends in Havelock, New Bern, Vanceboro, Trent Woods, Dover. Everybody living in Craven County, go to this site to get information about vaccinations. They'll be able to keep you updated on what you need to know. Okay, I have my second shot coming up next week, and my arm was a bit sore after the first one. I'm expecting it to be even more sore after the second one, but you know what? I'm getting it. That's the important thing to me personally. So, okay. And what else is important to me, you ask? This story. Let's check it out.
Hi, I'm Lauren Pate, and today I'm here with the new Aquarian. Hey guys, how's it going?
Pretty well.
Pretty good.
So how long have you guys been playing music together?
Together, we've been playing since May, June.
So can you guys describe your sound for me and what kind of music you play?
It bounces around a lot. Like I said, it's a solo project of mine in the studio, so we just kind of do whatever it strikes me to record. Like the next release is going to be an all-acoustic, folksy kind of album, which, as you just saw, is very different from what we're doing right now.
Right.
But generally, it's like an indie garage rock.
So do you have any albums coming out soon, or new music?
Yeah, so the first full-length album came out back in June, and that's what we were touring on.
So in terms of the writing process, can you tell me what that's like, how you write a song, how that goes?
It just kind of starts with like a guitar riff or an idea, like a concept. Most of the time, I'll get the general idea of the song written down, or in my head, that is, and come up with a drum beat to it and record the drum beat, because everything's based around the drums rhythmically. Yeah, Instagram's the main way to keep up with it. I post whenever we have shows. I try to post on the daily just to keep the music kind of flowing and keep the people that care updated about what's going on, you know?
Also check out our Bandcamp.
Yeah, Bandcamp, thenewaquarian.bandcamp.com. That's where I release all the music, not like through Spotify and all that kind of stuff. Most of it is on Spotify, but Bandcamp helps out a lot. It's more direct.
Nice. Well, thank you guys for being here with us today.
Thank you. It was a
Super
great
excited
time.
to have you here.
Now downloading Salute to the East. ready for big laughs because we've assembled the funniest sitcoms of all time for you, Bob's Burgers.
It's Belcher against Belcher.
Whenever I'm hungry for laughs, I just put some Bob's Burgers on and I'm like all better.
Now this priceless masterpiece is yours free.
Whenever I'm hungry, Bob's Burgers is all I need.
Act now and you'll also receive Family Guy absolutely free. This offer is not available in stores. Now downloading Week in Review.
East Carolina University officials say they've been working towards the goal of resuming in-person commencement. Doing that means holding several smaller ceremonies for the class of spring 2021 at Dowdy-Ficklin Stadium this May.
I haven't spoken yet, but I will do.
It's the first on-camera comment from a senior royal since Prince Harry and his wife Meghan exposed claims of racism in the royal family.
The 15-time ACM Award winner will be joined by co-host Mickey Guyton. Once again, the show will include performances from 3 iconic country music venues. The 56th Academy of Country Music Awards airs April 18th on CBS. An online event inspired by Shakespeare is transporting audiences to a virtual midsummer forest. Dream is a 50-minute live-streamed show where cast members play digital sprites who guide viewers on an online journey. The show is allowing the Royal Shakespeare Company to reach audiences despite COVID-19 lockdowns.
Growing up, sports can play a vital role in many kids' childhoods. It teaches lifelong lessons like overcoming obstacles and how to work together as a team. During the pandemic, the simple pleasures of playing, coaching, even watching the sports you love was ripped away.
Now downloading Let's Draw.
Hi, I'm Ashley and welcome to Let's Draw. Today I'll be showing you how to draw hair. Let's get started. So let's use our head and face we worked so hard on from last time. Hair grows in so many different styles. Some people have curly hair and some have straight. They cut it into so many cool ways as well. Now remember, don't press down with your pencil as you do the hair, so if you make a mistake, you can fix it easily. The key to drawing hair is to follow the sections of hair and its directions. For straight hair, you start at the top of the head and make a slight curve to follow the head shape, and then let it fall down straight. It's because gravity is pulling your hair down. For curly hair, it's a bit lighter and gravity doesn't seem to pull the hair down as much. It's more like a spring or a slinky, so it sways back and forth and stays up. I think I'll make her have straight hair. I do the bangs first and then fill the rest out later. Make sure your hair comes up off the head a little to give some volume.
Well, that's going to do it for this episode of the East Daily Download. As always, thank you for watching. We appreciate you, and we appreciate the fact that you chose to watch this show. We know you have a lot of options, now more than ever. All the streaming services, the pluses, the this, the that. I mean, there's so many apps to watch. And speaking of apps, if you're not watching the show in Eastern North Carolina CW, you might be watching on the WNCT 9 on your side mobile app. It is free at Google Play in the App Store. You can watch this show anytime, any place, anywhere that you are. Also, WNCT.com under the download tab is another great way to watch this show. So you're watching the show. We appreciate that. Also, I want to send a special shout out to our viewer of the day, Amy Thomas. Thank you for being a super fan of the show. We appreciate you and the fact that you take the time to watch. Okay, let's turn our attention to our last stop for today, which is COVID-19 vaccination information, Pitt County, VidenHealth.com. There's a partnership between the health department and Viden Health to get people vaccinated here. That's where I went at the convention center. It's a very well laid out organization. They do a spectacular job to get you in and out and processed very quickly, very concisely. I have nothing but good things to say about them. So if you're in Farmville or Grimesland or Winterville, Greenville, obviously, Bethel. If you're one of our friends in one of these places, check this site out, give you your information that you need to know. Okay, I'm going to get out of here, put on a pair of shorts. Let's start the weekend a little bit early. What do you say? It is springtime, right? Let's celebrate. You have a great weekend. I'll see you Monday, and we start the whole process over for a week of shows, the East Daily Download. What are we going to do next week? I don't know. Stick around to find out. Bye, everybody.
Hey guys, we're the New Aquarian, and this is a song called Alone.